Hello, guys. When did I start this? I feel like it's 10 days ago. Because I feel like it should be way past stream 3 now. But it is somehow only stream 3. Yeah, I'm shaving tonight. I didn't want to shave because it has just been so cold by me. But the Arctic blast is over. So I will be shaving tonight. It just felt nice to have that like extra 3% on my body not be absolutely freezing when I walk outside. Your beard doesn't help with the cold at all. You see, I think that until I shave and then I go outside, then I'm like, oh my God. Then it's like really obvious. It's like, oh wait, actually that was pulling a lot of weight. Okay, so yeah, TS Renevant. What is new since the last time I streamed? Honestly, nothing. I played a little bit. I did 48 to 100. I did 41 to 85 times 4. But I feel like I finally figured out a decent click pattern with that ending ship. So I feel like I should be better with it, but we're not going to work on runs 100 today. I just want to get to like 44, 45 today. Can't hear the game? You fucking lying? Alright, you should be able to hear it now. I was calling you a liar. And then I saw that OBS switched my my desktop audio for no reason. I had a chicken. No, I really did think you were lying for a second. OBS just decided to be funny. But yeah, so I want to get in. I've been alternating. I've been like cycling through the 3 different parts of the level I want to work on. It's like one day I'll do runs 100. The next day I'll do runs from the drop and from the first ship. And then the next day I'll play from 0. Today's a play from 0 day. Which is why I'm streaming today. The song is peak. Probably one of my favorite songs right now, which is why I chose this level. Part of the reason. No, I haven't seen that beacon. I saw you hyping it up when it got rated. I haven't seen the level yet. Okay, so I've determined that this part is impossible. 37 to 45 is probably the hardest part of the level. I thought it was the last ship, or the 85 ship, but then that's starting to get consistent. This part is not getting consistent. This ship is actually getting a little bit better. Like I still die to it probably 9 out of 10 times. But that's better than 10 out of 10. Pretty much feels like it's gonna get consistent until it, yeah. Yep. It's gonna feel like a drag until then. Gotta see it. Alright, I'll definitely check it out. I found that the strategy for that brick ship is to click very slow. If I do 5 clicks total, and I click very slow, we're usually pretty good. And I find that it doesn't matter where I look on the screen. I'm equally as consistent, or equally as inconsistent. I think it'll fall off the demon list. Eventually, yeah. My difficulty command is slightly out of date, I think. By like 1 or 2 spots. Feels hack verified. I'm not against it. Who even verified it? Quote unquote verified it. Who verified it? Who was the first victor? I don't know. Dude, this part is so hard. Oh, it was Rory? Oh, okay. That dude, these green orbs are also so freaking hard. Like, I don't know. This is one, again, another one of the biggest choke points in this level. I think the 4 biggest choke points are the beginning of the first ship, 37 to 45, these 2 clicks, and then the 85 ship. Everything else feels like it'll get pretty okay. But those 4 parts I'm worried about. Like, if I die there as a new best on one of those green orbs, that's like a hype new best. Don't feel like I will be upset. Look, I did the ship twice in a row, and then dude, I keep doing this bullshit. I always have to hold like 1 or 2 frames more than I expect on like every transition. It's so annoying. That 72 wave is really hard, but I feel like it'll get consistent. That's the thing. I'm investing in that now. I feel like it will get consistent over time. That ship is not getting consistent. But I'm getting better. Like, that's the thing. I'm getting better. 92. I've been getting decent at 92. See, like, I keep getting better at that ship, and then I'm not getting better at this wave. So that's a real problem. Like, when I get to the swing copter and runs, I'm usually pretty confident. I don't do it every time, but I'm pretty confident. Three runs on stream 3. Because I play the level off stream. Always assume a streamer is playing a level off stream. Never use the stream number as a metric for how long they've been playing it. Oops. Yeah, that's a pretty fair new best as well. I don't know what my overall pass rate is going to be with that ship. I'll keep track. Hello, Zling GD fan. Once I get there from 0, I'll do a little message in the top left corner like I did with Azure Blast. It's just so hard. All right, move back. Hoping Death Tracker is back before things get serious. Okay, I heard rumors that there's like a beta version of the new Geo that people can download. I don't know if it's true though. I don't know how well it works. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it has Death Tracker. But I agree. What do you mean I have to go back to manually tracking my fire deaths? That's so annoying. Also, who's excited for the Oblivion streams coming soon in June? I know I am. I feel like I'm definitely not ready for it. Renevant and the Golden. I mean, I'm always gonna have a really biased difficulty opinion with the Golden, but in my opinion, they're like not even comparable. Like I felt like the Golden was about 3 times harder than Cold Sweat. And this is easier than Cold Sweat. So I hope that puts into perspective a little bit. Not following me there? No. Rip. It looks so hard. Like, every time I watch it, it looks like it gets harder. I watched Volcanian's video a while ago. I haven't seen it recently, though. I gotta go back and rewatch. I gotta go rewatch all the Oblivion videos. See, the good thing is, I have experience with playing something in that difficulty range. So I know, like, my upper limit. I know it's not going to take 120,000 attempts. First, thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate that. 9 months of social experiments. Hell yes. Early on. Yeah, Bacon put it right there pretty well. 13 to 35. That's, yeah, first wave, last ship. That's pretty good. Because those parts just don't get consistent for a long time. Like, they'll consistently stay the hardest parts for a while. Oh, let's thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the good luck on the bricks level. Thank you for the 12 months. The middle of the level is a super weird UFO, and you put that on the wheel. Thanks. You guys just only put levels on the wheel that I would hate. Oops, I clicked a little bit too late. I hit the portal. I don't know if I've ever seen a showcase of the last station, or last station, not the last station, just last station. I feel like Aeon made a video on it and didn't like it, and then I was like, oh, okay. If Aeon doesn't like it, it's over. But that's such a faded memory, I don't know if it's real. He didn't like it. Okay, look at that. Okay, so that was correct. I've successfully pulled something out of the archives. I'm pretty confident I can get a new bus today. I'm feeling really good with the first part of the drop. Also, it's definitely one of my favorite parts as well. Easy extremes aren't fun anymore. No, it's coming back to me now. I remember it. I don't think it was because he didn't like the level, though. Didn't he just have, like, a bad experience on it? Which is understandable. I'm not going to rewatch that video before going for it, because I don't want to psych myself out. I remember doing that with Deception Dive when that was my first Extreme Demon. I wanted to watch videos of people beating it, but everyone said it was so bad that I just stopped doing that. Because I was like, no, I'm going to get in my own head. Favorite Insane Demon? Probably Hyperiotechnia. That was really good. What? Did I just hit the... Did I hit the portal, like, before hitting this? What happened? I was so far... Sometimes when I do the duel, I do it kind of weird, and I get, like, so far over to the right. If that makes sense. Oops. I just opened up the wrong thing. And it makes the yellow orb that's already really difficult, it makes it even more difficult. But I survived the yellow orb, and I just died immediately after. Let's see. What happened in the duel? That'll pretty much determine what went wrong in the part after. Alright. So I did that fine. I guess I hit that a little late. And yeah, I buffered that. See what I mean? Like, I'm so far over to the right. I'm going, like, too far down. I think that's just because I'm hitting this yellow orb a little bit later than I have to. It's not that much, though. Look, I'm still pretty high up there. So the green orb is just swinging me so far. Like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not surviving the yellow orb. I thought I was hitting that spike. I came pretty close. But then I just, like, couldn't readjust. I hit that yellow orb too late. Okay, that's what I did wrong. Yeah, that sucks. Don't do that from zero. Hello, Dinka. Okay, let's just not do that again. I think that's the strat. One of my opinion. My opinion on what? Last time I did the exact opposite. That sucks. I'm getting to the ship though, so that's good. I think I've pretty consistently have had like a 1 in 3 pass rate with that ship. So like, okay, I couldn't have done it that time because that would have been 1 and 2. I had to screw something up. Next time we got it for sure. Storm concept. I have not seen the Storm concept. Unfortunately, so I don't know. Let me take a look at this real quick. Let's see. Urethane-like control for challenging oil. Redefines how core and cover combinations tackle challenging lane conditions. Control, okay. Pearl cover stock, interesting. Short patterns are flat. Interesting, okay. You know, I haven't seen much from it. I'm going to take a look at this later, though. Ooh, I'm liking what they did with the Storm Bowling website. They threw some graphics on there to help people understand like the flare potential, the shape, and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. It's like urethane with a weak core. It's super strong. Oh my goodness, wait, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, Mangoes. Welcome, everyone. So it's like urethane with a weak core, super strong cover. Yeah, interesting. I'm liking that idea. I really do. I'll have to watch it go down the lane. I've heard some rumors that the bowling alley by my house is closing down, and that is really sad. And if that's the case, that might just be a wrap for me. Because then it's either drive 30 plus minutes or pay over $8 a game. And I'm not really willing to do either. I might do that for a little bit. Yo, Kai Sinat raid. Thank you for the raid, Kai Sinat. Appreciate that. All the huge raids. Sorry for small raid. Do not be sorry for a small raid. We appreciate any raids. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream. Recently beat the Golden. Something you never thought you'd be able to do before. Watch me and Brandon Larkin. Hell yeah. GG's on the Golden. I'm glad that we were able to inspire some people. I hope it didn't like just absolutely destroy you and kick your ass and make you hate the level. I hope it was at least a somewhat enjoyable experience. Dude, I always let go too early there. It's like my eyes shift up to the orbs. I'm like, okay, I'm done. But no, you got to keep holding. But the 1 in 3 pass rate is held true. I didn't stream, you had to do the dishes. Oh, that sucks. Short stream, that's all good. Rolling Sky. Rolling Sky, not the hardest game, dude. I was so good at Rolling Sky. They made it way too easy, though. Once they started allowing checkpoints, and, like, respawns and shit. Or what do they call them? Shields? I genuinely look down on people who use shields. I think less of people if they beat levels with shields. Dancing Line was pretty tough. I remember there was a beach level on Dancing Line that made me so mad. Died at 97. 1 death this ship. Oh, that is pretty good actually. Yeah, honestly, having to eat a 97 for only 1 death this ship, I feel like that's a pretty fair trade. Thank you for the good luck. Drilled Pitch Black right before he came out with the concept. That is, yeah, that is really unlucky. That is some shit timing, unfortunately. I feel like I like the concept from, I mean, not to make like a play on words, but I like the concept of this from concept because I feel like they don't really go for stuff like that. They've had a couple of urethanes come out somewhat recently. But this is our first time seeing like a urethane-like ball, I think, in a while at least. So it's cool to see them experiment with something that's not meant to be like the strongest ball, the earliest ball on the planet. Hello, cool kitty cat. Renevant's chill. No real complaints on my end, in all honesty. Bro was lagging on the iPad? Nah, that's unlucky. Dancing Line is not that unoptimized. Bro was playing on the iPad from like 1897. Dude, I haven't played, every once in a while I get into a Rolling Sky phase. I haven't done that in a couple of years, I think. I might have to get back into it. I literally just like, I get the game. I get a couple of keys just to unlock my favorite levels, and then I beat those, and then I uninstall the game again. Because the problem with the new levels is like, they're almost like the camera effects in Geometry Dash. They don't want to make the actual levels harder, so they just make it harder to see. They make there's like too much going on the screen. And you're like teleporting and shit. It's like, dude, just make the levels harder. Come on. People can handle it. Alright, what am I doing? I'm flopping. Slamming really fast. You had to buy a new one every month. Oh, that's a pretty big miss then. Yeah, I wonder now that urethane's getting banned. I was wondering if the bowling companies were going to start making balls that were like urethane but not quite there. Or if the patterns were just totally going to change. But I guess we're just dealing with the former. From a bowler's perspective, obviously you'd want the former. But from a viewer's perspective, it'd be much more fun to just see the patterns change up. And see everyone throwing reactive. You didn't close? No, you were one of those kids. You know what? That's fine. We'll go back now. Dude, I don't know how some people do that. Like, how do you just, like, not... How do you just not close your apps? I don't get it.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Like, my mom is like that, and I'm like, how? How does it not bother you? My girlfriend does the same thing. Whenever candle lights
Dude, there have been times where I'm like, how many tabs do you have open on Safari on your phone? And it's like 290. I'm like, what? Like, you don't need those.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the
I
air is
promise you could
deathly
close
still,
like 285 of them.
is the time when ghosts are
You do not need all those open.
Whenever
I think I have 0. I usually have like pretty consistently, yeah, I have 0 tabs open. 0 tabs, and the only app I have open is YouTube, obviously. Sports League. That's true. That is true.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is
Fully turn off. Yeah, I always turn off my PC. I very rarely just leave it on sleep or anything. With my work computer, it's a little different because I need to like actually log onto my computer to clock in the morning. So my strat, just to make sure it doesn't like stay on forever, is that like overnight I'll just have it on. I'll just lock the screen. But then on my lunch break, I'll fully shut it down. So that way it gets some time where it's not, you know, running in the background. Not just absolutely frying itself. Reminds me of geometrical dominator. Interesting comparison.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Alright, what are we doing here?
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly.
Oh, I should probably put a
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is
probably put a checkpoint at the wave to practice that. Because I didn't really warm up with that earlier. Just kind of did it once and I was like, yeah, it's good enough. The ship is so hard.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the
Okay, so the house that I bowl at pretty much exclusively right now is like the highest friction house I've ever bowled at in my entire life.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly
And they just I pretty much only bowl on house shots. No, I haven't bowled on a sports shot in a long time. So pretty much like when I'm going there for a league, I'll start with a UFO alert, because if I start with anything stronger than that, it's actually over. Might as well just throw it in the gutter every shot and have like a 170. Then when that starts rolling out a little bit, hear me out. I switch to the Zen for like 3 or 4 frames, not even kidding. And then it's the IQ tour to finish out the night if needed.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is.
I have a phase 2 as well though. I just haven't needed anything stronger than that. I don't have any urethane. I don't have like a gem or a reality or anything because I just haven't needed it. Because the house I bowl at, it's just so high friction.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
There's just no oil in the front of the lanes.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the
It's a de facto.
candle lights flicker.
Faded Dream. Yeah, okay, I found that duel pretty jank at first, but then at some point it just gets super consistent. You just gotta trust that it gets consistent eventually.
That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their.
The bowling tack, you gotta tap in.
Whenever candle lights.
Dude, I cannot stand high friction houses, especially because like that's what I got used to eventually. So then when I go to like a normal center, it's over. I'm like, okay, I gotta move like 3 hours right when I'm starting.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. Whenever candle lights flicker.
The only two, okay, so the only 2 centers I bowl at, right? One is really high friction, and they like don't oil the lanes, and the fronts are always cooked, even on the fresh. Then the other that I bowl at a couple times a year, like on a house shot, it's wood lanes first of all, and on a house shot, it literally has an out of bounds, which it makes no sense.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when go. Whenever candle lights flicker where the. Whenever can.
I'm like, I got the 2 dumbest bowling alleys ever. Because I had a really good one, but then I moved. Like the one that I went to all the time when I was in high school was so good.
Whenever candle lights flicker
Out of bounds. When you throw, if you get it a little bit too far out, that shit is not coming back.
Whenever candle lights flicker
On a house shot, because that makes sense.
That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their... Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Whenever candle
Oh, I was supposed to put a checkpoint at the wave, I didn't do that. I just didn't do the one thing I was supposed to do. That's
candle
awesome.
lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
I didn't do it again? Bro, you guys gotta remind me. I keep forgetting. Endless Dream over Faded Dream. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people like Endless Dream more. Endless Dream is really well received. Faded Dream, I feel like it's kind of more hit or miss. I wasn't like the biggest fan of Faded Dream. I didn't dislike it. It was just like, it was very okay. Yeah, but the problem is, it's like, it's on the fresh too. Like, there, I don't know. It doesn't matter if it's fresh, doesn't matter if it's burnt. There's just no friction outside of like 7. And where like the center I usually pull at, it's like if you don't get it outside of 7, it's over. Because I've gotten so used to that, I can't go back.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
But now the high friction one is closing down, so it's like, all right, well, I guess I have to relearn how to bowl at a normal house eventually.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. Whenever candle lights flicker.
No, it's not normal. No, it's really not normal. I didn't bowl in college because my school didn't have a team. I don't think I would have anyways, because I wasn't really super interested in that at the time. But a lot of my friends bowled at different colleges, and like when they would bowl at that center that I'm talking about, everyone would be like, what the hell is this? Not a very high scoring house. It's not to say there were no good bowlers there, of course. But it's like, it's pretty normal for your average to be like 10 to 15 lower at that one compared to like the other centers in the area.
Practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Practicing their terror.
How many top player controller players are there? Well, in terms of top players, none. There's only one active controller player who has beaten a main list, and it is the Slam BB Tartarus recently. Okay, we take that.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
You know what? That's good enough. 7:38. We'll play from 0 for like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I think out of all the active controller players who have beaten the list demon, I think there are like 4 or 5 of them. Then of course there's like Brandon Larkin, who just hasn't been playing recently. Kelvin doesn't count anymore because he switched to mouse and he hasn't used controller in years. Ray doesn't even play the game anymore.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air... When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
Polish on your spare wheel for short patterns? Really? It's that bad? That's insane.
when hinges creak and doorless
Dude, I wish there were
chambers,
more houses around me.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
And I also wish it just wasn't getting so expensive. Like, I really miss bowling like 5 times a week, like I did in
when
high school.
hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is.
And I also wish, I also miss bowling on like
When
not low
hinges
scoring
creak in
houses
doorless chambers,
and ones that actually care. The one by me, it's like I know it sucks that it's closing, but it wasn't really that good to begin with, because you
when
can't open
hinges
bowl at all,
creak in-
because they just don't oil, unless there's a league.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
So it's like I essentially have no way to. I mean, I could practice just like behind the line things, which I do sometimes.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is. When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
To play games, yeah, no, that makes sense.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And
The one near me
strange
was
and
$6 a game,
frightening sounds
and that's
echo
like
through the
cheap
halls.
for around here.
Whenever
So now that's closing down. There's the other one, the one with the out of bounds on the house shot. I think it's over $8 a game right now, which is like I'm not paying that. Back in my day, shit was like $3 a game.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker.
I cannot justify driving 30 minutes to pay $25.
When hinges creak
Like
in
30 minutes
doorless
each way and
chambers,
paying $25 to both 3 games. I cannot do
and
it.
strange and frightening sounds.
Three game today is really good.
Creak in
No, the house near here does not give a league discount.
when hinges
And the one that's
creak in
$8 a
doorless
game, I think you have to be in.
chambers,
You might have to be in 3 leagues. It's at least 2.
strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
Like you got to be in multiple leagues, and actively in
When
multiple leagues.
hinges
Not like you
creak
did one. Not like you were in 2 over the summer and now you're in 1. You would lose that shit.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Yeah, if you're in a league, you're paying full
Frightening
price
sounds
for open
echo
bowl.
through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is.
All right, this ship is so bricks, man. Actual PMO.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Yeah, you're done. Actually, so done. Yep, just do that every time. Let's just die in the last wave click over and over again. Let's do that.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I see a dark. If Renevant was a chicken sandwich, how spicy would it be?
when hinges
Shit,
creak in
I don't know about
doorless
spicy, but shit would be
chambers,
burnt.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the
You know, it's like I really do love bowling. Like
when
some of my favorite
hinges
memories are
creak
just
in
bowling with my
doorless
friends.
chambers,
But it's getting harder to justify it.
when hinges creak in
Especially because I'm not
doorless
like that
chambers,
good anymore.
and strange and
'Cause I'm not bowling
frightening
often, I'm
sounds
not doing
echo through
tournaments.
the halls.
No coach.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts.
So it's like if I were to enter a tournament, I'd be paying like the entry fee just to know I'm not going to win. So I'm like, okay, just losing money, so much money one way or another.
Echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Oh, the ship. Now, it is getting really expensive.
Hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when
And it only happened within the last couple of years as well.
hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and
I think in like
frightening
2021 or
sounds echo through the
2022.
halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the
The most expensive one was $6 a game, and that was the one that I go to.
when hinges creak in doorless
But now it's the
chambers,
cheapest one.
and
'Cause it stayed
strange and
$6 a
frightening
game.
Sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time.
And this one, they don't give a league discount, because I've been in leagues before. I've subbed in leagues, I've been in leagues.
When hinges creak in doorless
No, neither of them are
chambers,
Bolero, actually.
and
They're just like
strange and
independent
frightening
bowling
sounds
alleys.
echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air
Black blocks over the, yep, one space wave gaps, yep, I know. It's such a good idea. It really was.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds.
I'm starting to
echo
really
through
like
the
this first cube, though, which is good. I know, Bolero was like low-key carrying,
when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
which, like, that's not supposed to happen.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh, dude. There's no reason for that mini wave shit to be invisible.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo.
If I had known how good I'd had it before COVID,
When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I think I would have appreciated it a little bit more, and I also wouldn't have quit for a couple years. Because once COVID happened, it was over. Everything just went downhill.
When hinges creak in
I went to school in Massachusetts. There was just absolutely no bowling scene at all in Massachusetts. There was one bowling alley there.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Occasionally they would give me $3
and
games, but
strange
it was
and
just like
frightening sounds echo
so
through the
weird.
halls.
Very low scoring
Whenever
house.
candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
And then they got string pins, and I was like, all right, cool. Well, this is just absolutely useless.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes midday, sometimes 2 a.m. Yeah, I mean, if it's during the week,
Hinges creak in
99%
doorless
chance I'll
chambers.
stream around now. But if it's on the weekend, it's usually like midday.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time.
I forgot to respond to this. Yeah, I know I can hold at 9%. I just like doing it this
When
way.
hinges creak
Even though it
in
is funnier to
doorless
do the
chambers,
Like the 2 warp clicks and the whole
And
strap.
strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker.
Yeah, dude, the
When hinges
bowling alley
creak
was
in
already like
doorless
45 minutes away
chambers.
from my school. And then they got string pins, and I was like, wow, you guys just hate me, don't you? You guys just actually hate me.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
And then I came home from school. So then I like stopped bowling at school pretty much. So it was like the majority of the year I wasn't even bowling.
When hinges
Even after.
creak in doorless chambers.
Like this was after taking essentially a year off or a year and a half off. So like I wasn't even good anymore. And then I was also barely bowling.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh yeah, you're done.
When
I was about to go too
hinges
high and I
creak in doorless
overcorrected.
chambers.
We got to the drop though. Double is like low-key impossible. Yeah, this is no swing copter straight up bricks. It's so hard. You think strings aren't the worst. You think that.
When
Until they
hinges
like
creak in doorless
you just can't accurately keep score because the strings just knock the other pins down. And oh my god, there's sometimes I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna say it. Let's say you have the 6-7 split, right? I'm not saying it because of the numbers. That's just genuinely the best example I can give. If you have the 6-7 split, right? Sometimes you slide the 6 pin over and the string gets stuck and it freaking shoots back the other way. Like so bad, dude. So bad. The physics of the pins are just so
hinges
different with
creak in
strings.
doorless chambers. And strange and frightening
I felt like it was
sounds
harder
echo
to
through
split
the
with them, but it was
halls.
also harder to strike.
Whenever
And sometimes it's like the strings just knock down the pins for you, and it's like, okay, well, I didn't deserve that. Now I have a split for no reason, because an extra pin fell.
echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the when hinges creak in doorless chambers.
See what bad hits carry with the strings. Yeah, no, it's true.
When hinges
It does
creak in
balance out. I
doorless
just
chambers.
don't like it.
And strange and frightening
I just want to see the
sounds
pins
echo
fall
through the
normally.
halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Like, when I get upset at the string pins, it's not just because of the bad breaks.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I just want it to be, like, more
Strange
fair.
and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
That's unfortunate. Alright, 2 drops.
When hinges creak in
Which
doorless
level makes me want to
chambers.
practice my terror with ghoulish delight the most? Azure Blast. No, they should just not be allowed in competition. No way.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Not at all.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
90% of this level's difficulty is the pre-drop.
when
I'm hoping it
hinges
gets
creak in
consistent.
doorless chambers. And
It's not even
strange
that
and
hard, you just
frightening
can't
sounds
see.
Echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker.
That's really all it is.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Buns and kind of fun at the same time. That's pretty much how it is. There's some parts that are super fun. I think Drop to 100 was all really fun. Minus a couple choke points.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
Like 59 to 100 is some of my favorite gameplay ever.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers. And
But then you got
strange
stuff like the
and
85 shit.
frightening
It's like,
sounds
why?
echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time.
How's the level been so far? The level's been okay so far.
When hinges
Pre-drop
creak in
PMO a little
doorless
bit.
chambers,
But it's all good.
strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is
Everything does before the pre-drop. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers. When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
No, that's a pretty valid death.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air.
Especially as a new best. I feel like that's like, again, that's another place where if I die there as a new best, it is part of time. Because that is valid. Bounce to 10. Yeah. Yep. Sounds about right for string fence.
Hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker.
By the house that I was at, they had so many string trips as well.
Hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Where I was like, I feel like if I bowl a perfect game here, I won't even want to count it. I didn't. But if I did, I don't think I would have counted it. Hated the pre-drop first, so suddenly got really fun. I'm hoping that happens too. Too tired to play the game. Then feel bad for not playing. I'll feel bad for not making progress.
Doorless chambers.
No, if I'm too tired, I usually accept that. Like I was feeling like I was maybe too tired to play this today.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls.
So I decided I'd give it a shot, and if I suck, then it's
Whenever
alright. I'm
candle
tired.
lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish.
No, there are no such thing as ring 10s on string
When
pins.
hinges creak in doorless chambers.
No upper decker 7s either.
Strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is
I also found like it was impossible to, like I couldn't stone 9 pin. I literally could not leave a stone 9.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers.
That's why I didn't like it. I was like, this is just so
Frightening sounds
different.
Echo through the halls.
I leave a lot of 9 pins.
Whenever
So when I couldn't do it like once, I was like, all right, this is.
when hinges creak
This
in
is weird.
doorless chambers.
Oh my god, I'm remembering now. One time at that house with the string pins,
Echo through the halls.
I was on the front 7,
Whenever
and the fire alarm went off as I was throwing my eighth shot.
when hinges
And it turns
creak
out
in doorless
that it was
chambers.
done on purpose because they needed to do a fire drill,
And strange and
as per
frightening
like the
sounds
city's
echo through the
notice.
halls. Whenever
They like reached their fire drill quota, and they decided to do it when I had the front 7. You know, I was on the approach to run my 8th
hinges
shot.
creak in doorless chambers.
That's when I was really like, all right, this house is bullshit. I'm never coming back here. It's over.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time.
Feeling like that with Andromeda. I feel like for top levels, it's got to be so difficult.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Because even with levels in this difficulty range, it's like today, for example, I was really tired. I really just didn't
When
want to play the game.
hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Wasn't feeling it. But I could still hop on and like
Strange and
half-ass
frightening
a session and
sounds
still get a
echo
new
through
best
the
probably.
halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Once you get to top levels, nope, you do not have that luxury anymore. Playing a different game.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Order nachos on your front 9. On US Open pattern. Oh my god. It's like, come on, man.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
All right, second best. Died of the bricks UFO.
When hinges creak in doorless
I'm telling you, that
chambers,
section's so hard.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through.
Unlucky, true. Wasn't my fault at all. Hello, Duffy. Someone's preaching discipline. Probably both of us. I preach discipline a lot. With, like, everything. When's go?
When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I don't know. There should be a go command. I don't know if it's updated.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds.
Okay.
When
Alright,
hinges
there it
creak
is.
in doorless
There you have it.
chambers,
Go at 84. We figured it out.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
Fair ball of all time. That's tough.
when hinges creak in doorless
Hard to not
chambers,
say either the Phase 2 or the IQ Tour.
and
For
strange
me,
and frightening sounds echo
I did
through
really
the
well with the
halls.
No Rules Exist back in the day.
Whenever
I threw that on a
candlelights
lot of shit.
flicker where the air is deathly still.
No Rules and No Rules Exist. That was just such a good line.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
Yeah, maybe after I get to the, once it says the, what is it, Happy Haunts? Something like that?
when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
Somewhere around there. Once I get past that Stray Fly that I died to a lot. That's 32? Okay, then we'll go with 32.
when
You beat this
hinges
tomorrow?
creak in doorless chambers,
Pre-GG's. Iron Max won't stop
when
striking.
hinges creak in doorless
That's pretty valid.
chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
It's hard for me to choose a favorite ball of all time. Because since 2019 or 2018, I haven't really bowled on a lot of different patterns and a lot of different houses.
Through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Like, I was a big sweat up until, like,
When hinges
2019,
creak in doorless chambers,
essentially.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
Either the Stray Fly's harder than the other.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I mean, if you're just talking about, like, the entire level,
and strange
It's
and
gotta be the one at
frightening
44.
sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts
I'd like that one so much harder than all the other, or even, like, just all the other ships except for the 85 ship.
when hinges
No, even
creak
I feel like just the ships in general are hard.
when hinges creak in
Oh, Paul.
doorless chambers.
44 got relatively consistent. See, I want to say that too, but I haven't gotten there from 0 yet.
When
So it's too
hinges
early for me to
creak in
tell.
Doorless chambers.
So for now, I'm going to say that's probably the hardest Stray
And
Fly.
strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls.
This first ship might be harder, though. I think this first ship probably is
Whenever
harder. It's hard. Yeah, no, the first ship's definitely harder. But from drop to 100.
hinges creak in
Ton of revs, Iron Max's drill pin down, super smooth. Hell yeah.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Dude, you just like, you can't see.
When hinges
Your best is
in
also
doorless
38.
chambers,
That's pretty funny.
and strange and frightening sounds
Don't
echo
worry, I'll
through
test
the
it. I'll get
halls.
there first. Wait, you're playing it too. You might
Whenever
test it.
candle lights flicker where the air is.
One of us has to test it out for the other.
When hinges creak in
Just
doorless
whoever gets there
chambers,
first can let the other know how it is from 0.
When hinges creak in. When hinges
I'm
creak
also
in
dying to the
doorless
robot a couple
chambers,
times, and probably to the mini-wave release as well.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Oh, they won't let you throw it like at all.
Hinges creak in
Not even in
doorless
practice.
chambers.
That's lame.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts.
See a loaf of bread. Yeah, the robot is...
When hinges
Oh, that
creak in
robot's
doorless
bricks.
chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh, that wave. What up, Frank the Snail?
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
No, it makes sense to know
And
what detail
strange
drops. It
and
makes
frightening
sense.
sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the when hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker.
20 to 70? Ooh, let's go. I did 25 to 72 yesterday. That was a complete accident. My two best friends from 25 were total accidents.
Whenever candle lights flicker.
Guy, no, I did not see that.
When hinges creak
Of
in
course.
doorless
Can't escape
chambers.
those.
And strange and frightening sounds
One day those
echo
comments will
through the
stop. I
halls.
wonder if it's a name I recognize.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Like, is it someone, do you know, is it someone I know? Or is it someone that's, like, actually being serious?
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
What up, boys? Anything before that?
When hinges creak
Yeah,
in
no.
doorless
Andromeda I've heard is
chambers.
very pre-drop heavy.
And strange
Or just
and
first half
frightening
heavy in general.
sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Dude, oh my, you can't see that.
When hinges creak in
What up,
doorless
Amethyst?
chambers.
And there we go. I
strange
think
and
like
frightening
134?
when hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I think that's where it is. Dude, over the next month, it's going to go down like 10
And
spots.
strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
Oh, it's up to 2.2k views. Hell yeah. That's good to hear.
when hinges creak in doorless
2.4?
chambers.
Yeah, it'll get there. That's good. My goal, I didn't say this, but like my goal was for it to be a new most viewed video for you. So we're almost there. That's really
When
good.
hinges creak in doorless chambers. When hinges
You're gonna have
creak
most
in
points for like
doorless
ATs, yep.
chambers.
That's why I gotta hop on that Azure Blast grind.
Strange and frightening sounds
And then
echo
Oblivion when
through
I go
the
for it.
halls. Whenever Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is... When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is death.
Stuck at 96 for a month and a half. I mean, it's gonna go down 10 spots in the next month, but then it'll still be at 144. I think you got time.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is...
But I feel like I'm chilling.
When hinges
Verdant landscape. Yeah, you could do verdant landscape.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is...
So Switch is pretty good. I got a second best today, which is really good.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Got 37, which is it was like 2 clicks before my current best, I think. So we will get a new best soon.
Hinges creak in... When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Welcome back, Loaf of Bread.
Hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I feel like really good with the drop. It's just the pre-drop. I just really need to spend more time playing from zero. Have I identified the hardest part? I think it's got to be the first ship.
Hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Because for a while I was saying the 44 ship, and I was saying the 85 ship.
Whenever candle lights flick.
I just think this first ship is the hardest part, though. It's just not getting consistent.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Yeah, you get to hear double the pre-drop. That's awesome.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever...
I'm definitely going to have to do... Let's not say definitely.
When hinges creak in doorless
I might have to do ship to 100 at some point.
And strange and frightening sounds.
Maybe just like right after it. It's 100. What's up, Elix?
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I've heard it gets consistent.
Doorless chambers.
It's just not for me. I'm just not there yet.
Strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the...
You just cannot see.
When hinges creak
And because of the transition, there's no consistent click pattern you can do. Because it's different every time.
Sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights
Oh, Helix, did you see that I'll be going for Oblivion starting in June? I'm gonna use your strat for that one ship on the drop. Don't think I've forgotten.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is dead.
Twice with a 0.2 second delay. Oh, I'm sure it's really easy to focus.
Doorless chambers.
Glorious days are soon. So last year, I did not get to participate in Memory because I was playing the Golden exclusively from March to July. And I want to be able to do something from Memory this year.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is...
So that's why I'll be starting in June.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Dude, oh my god, it's so hard. Limbo? No, it's going to be Operation Evolution, obviously.
Doorless chambers and strange and frightening sounds. When hinges
What's up,
creak
Animus?
in doorless
No, it's going to be, in
chambers
all seriousness, it'll be Jupiter my favorite.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls.
I like that level.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
It's probably my second favorite memory level. Limbo
When
being the
hinges
first.
creak in- When hinges creak in doorless chambers and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
You just like, you can't see, man. You cannot see.
When hinges creak in doorless.
Am I thinking of ever going for Oblivion? Yeah. I'll be doing it at, right now, actually. I have 87 on it.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. When hinges
I will not have a
creak
new
in
hardest, no.
doorless chambers. When
That's the best
hinges
part. It will
creak
not be a
in
new
doorless
hardest.
chambers.
Unless it gets moved back, which I really don't think it will.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is dead.
How bad is this going? It's not too bad. See ya, Striker. Best listening ever. See, that's the thing. I've heard a lot of people say that it's really good. The problem is I liked Cognition a lot,
When hinges
so I'm
creak
worried that I'm not going to like Oblivion as much. They asked you whether the Golden or Oblivion was harder. I'm assuming you said the Golden,
chambers.
since it got moved down. I feel like it's a fair
Strange and
assumption.
frightening sounds echo through.
Oops.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts. When hinges creak in doorless
Cognition's unironically harder. Hell yeah. That's good to know.
strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts.
It'll be really good to see how much I've improved in the last year.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Like after beating the Golden, getting the controller upgrade, and then
When
doing a bunch of other
hinges
stuff in my
creak
top
in
10.
Doorless chambers.
Really top 5, essentially.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker.
Batsamaka, that level does look
When
impossible.
hinges
It looks
creak
really
in
cool though.
Doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to practice the ship.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo
The
through
hardest
halls.
click that in, really?
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
It just, oh my god, I think I know what's happening. Because it feels like I'm clicking so heavily. I think I'm clicking too early and I'm hitting the invisible platform. So it's just pushing me back down. I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm starting to hold right in the middle of. Oh shit! All right, I gotta die there again. Let's see.
Hinges creak
What's up,
in
Jay Allen?
doorless chambers.
No, the teleport portal itself is fine. But in order to make the transition consistent, they're invisible platforms. And it does make the transition consistent, but because they're invisible, you can't see exactly where to click.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are
That was
present.
100% the issue.
Practice
That was absolutely the issue. I was clicking too early. Figured that out.
when hinges
'Cause I just
creak
clicked
in
later and it
doorless
worked.
chamber-
That's good to know.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the
Yep, that was it. That was the issue.
when hinges creak in doorless
That is a W
chambers,
first time chat.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still,
Oh shit. This level fun. It can be. Parts of it are really fun. Per job not so much, but the rest of it's really fun.
when hinges creak in
What up, Brian
doorless
Cheese?
chambers,
Obviously. Are you kidding?
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, when hinges creak
Months to
in
beat Hot Rod. Now we gotta go for the rebeat.
when hinges
Now you gotta
creak
beat the
in
rest of those types of
doorless
levels. You gotta beat
chambers,
Carcano, then Cognition, and then Oblivion. Alright, if I die the ship again, I gotta practice it. Because this is not funny. The amount of inconsistency I have with that first ship.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I feel like I'm not gonna be ready for Oblivion.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Okay, we got to the drop. I said I was about to go practice that first ship, and then I
When
instantly got to the
hinges
drop.
creak in
So we're
doorless
chilling.
chambers, and
And I died at the
strange
next
and
hard ship.
frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts.
Oh, we got Hydrate. Think about Hydrate. No, I did not want to practice the ship. That death is annoying. It's really controllable. I just didn't read where I was in the ship.
Doorless chambers,
I thought I was fine, but I was
and
very much
strange
not
and
fine.
frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh. I died at the spike that is lifted off the block. Which of the dedication stairs is my favorite? Probably this one. It's the only one I've played,
Doorless
but I've always liked Renevant. That's the gamer. I'm pretty good. I'm doing alright.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
The song is pretty corny. I really like it, but yeah, it's... This song is not tough, I'll be honest.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
There are fixed hitboxes at 85%.
and strange and frightening sounds.
Sublord.
When hinges creak in when hinges
76 in the
creak
cellar bath?
doorless
Nice.
chambers,
Where is the, like, the wave?
and strange and frightening
that level.
sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still,
I know it has that one really cool wave. The one that's in random wave mix. Oh, is that 80? Okay, you're
when
almost there.
hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I know, there's only fixed hitboxes at
When
the hardest
hinges
part
creak in doorless chambers,
of the drop.
and
Like, come on.
strange and
At least the hardest part of the
frightening
second
sounds
half.
echo through the halls. Whenever
Like, that would still be so hard. Even if it didn't have the fixed hitboxes. It was just so
when
unnecessary.
hinges creak in
Song's better. Well, this is one of my favorite songs right now in the game.
when hinges creak in
And I do not like the
doorless
Slaughterhouse song.
chambers,
So for me, it is obviously the
strange
Slaughterhouse
and
song way better.
frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is
You didn't even notice those? Really? Dude, that was like the first thing. I remember watching a showcase and seeing that there were extra spikes there, and I was like, no. Please don't tell me.
and strange and frightening sounds echo
Sure enough.
through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Okay, so that's on I clicked too late. And it held too long.
When hinges creak in
Frank the
doorless
Snell sucks
chambers,
absolute balls at 8 ball. Nice.
and strange and
I'm
frightening
not
sounds
very
echo
good at
through
8
the
ball.
halls.
Dude, Solus is way too good at 8 ball. He doesn't
Whenever
actually does not go
candle lights
outside.
Flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
That's a weird death. I never do that.
When hinges creak in
I'm just gonna
doorless
pretend that didn't
chambers,
happen and then not practice.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts. When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with. When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present. Practice.
Honestly, man, if I ever beat a list demon and my recording
When
fails,
hinges creak in doorless
I'm not repeating
chambers,
that shit. 130, 130 game win streak. That's embarrassing
strange and
for
frightening
both of you.
sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh, dude, that ship is so hard. Oh, we got another hydrate. That was a sick water moment. Rebeat keynotes because the recording failed. 98 twice for the rebate? Hell yeah.
In doorless chambers,
That's some W motion right there.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Dude, like, why it's not, it's literally not a straight fly. Because the freaking spikes are all in different spots. How is it embarrassing for you? Because if you are, oh, listen, so here are the two potential scenarios, right? Either Parker is really that bad, and that is embarrassing,
When hinges creak
or
in doorless
you are just
chambers,
really that good, and that's all you do, and you don't go outside, kind of like Solus.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Either way, it's embarrassing for someone, or it could be embarrassing for both of you.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Clicks didn't record. Yeah, like if my clicks don't record,
And strange and frightening sounds.
I'm just
echo
not getting
through
a
the
list
halls.
record. It's too bad.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
You can guarantee a Parker's is bad. Okay, then it's embarrassing for him.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Like on the Golden, I was so excited, I forgot to clip with Shadowplay.
Sounds echo through the halls.
So if my OBS recording failed, I just would not have gotten a record for it, because I was not about to repeat that.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
No, you can't increase the volume, because then the raw footage is no longer raw, because that means you tampered with it. You have to submit with different, separate audio tracks. I do play on controller, yeah.
When hinges creak in doorless
Well, they're mostly inaudible, because you're listening to everything on the same audio track. Like my Shadowplay, for example, here. This is a Shadowplay recording. So this audio track here is just the music.
Sounds echo through the hall.
And then if I switch it to track 2, it's just my clicks and my mic. What's up, Animatus? See? There we go. 10 out of 10 if the ending wasn't bullshit. The ending is quite bullshit. It's not even bullshit. It's just so hard.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever...
Like, thinking about it, it is the second easiest quarter of the level.
Doorless chambers.
Because I'd say the pre-drop is harder to do more consistently than the ending.
Sounds echo through the halls. Whenever can...
And obviously, 25, or like drop to 50 is harder to do waves.
When hinges creak in
But it's still, it's just so hard still.
And strange and frightening sounds.
Ton of inconsistent times in a row. No, that's fair.
When hinges creak in doorless
94 and 96 in question.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever can...
What's up, cool kitty cat?
Creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever can...
This pre-job is melting your brain. See, this is why I only play from 0 on stream. You think I would want to be able to, like, sit here in silence doing this shit? No thanks.
Whenever candle lights...
I almost missed the green orb. Andromeda has the same problem. Ending is literally 2-star, but nothing ever gets consistent on it. That's upsetting.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Talking to yourself is not a bad strat.
When hinges creak in doorless
That's essentially what I'm doing.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is death.
Ship looks bad? No, you are right.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the...
I get the gameplay is really not hard. You just literally can't see anything.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds...
Brightford, I'm assuming you just died to the click right after the wave. That's what I'm hearing from that.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Planning on doing anything harder than the Golden? It all depends on how Oblivion goes.
When hinges creak in...
If I feel like I did Oblivion somewhat quickly, then yes. Chances are, I will say that was way too hard, and probably not for the foreseeable future.
Echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Nice, died to the gravity portal. That's awesome. Oh, we got to swap plushies. Okay, after this attempt. What colors do you want swapped?
Sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the...
Bro, you literally cannot see. Red and yellow. Yo. I think you should be able to see them from there. Is my chair in the way? I actually don't know. No, we're good. There we go. Time's 8:34 already. All right, we gotta get a new best. Come on, we can do it.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Please don't make me have to play from zero again
Frightening
tomorrow.
sound. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present. Practicing.
YouTube mobile was bugging for me a couple days ago. Or like last week, I think.
Chamber. When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I don't know about the shorts feed or the shorts page because I never really go on there.
Frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
But I was also running into some bugs. It was so annoying. Plushes do fun things again. Whenever I get a good idea.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Because I keep forgetting. It's like I come home, I eat, and then I like clean something, start warming up, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta stream. It's already like 7 o'clock. That's exactly what the Renevant voice sounds like.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Dude, come on. I keep dying to the freaking gravity portal. Oh, YouTube is just fully down.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
That's pretty cool.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the...
Is that why I've had a pretty significant viewership drop today on YouTube?
When hinges
That would make
creak
sense.
in-
I thought it was just because I was streaming at a much different time than normal.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And
But if
strange
YouTube is
and
not working,
frightening sounds
then that would
echo
make
through the
sense.
halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present. Practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
No, I died to the easiest click ever. Oh well. Hint to Anathema new hardest. Hint to Anathema new easiest. Alright, I died to literally the easiest click ever. But that's okay. That was a very much
When
not go
hinges creak in
moment.
doorless chamber.
That was a throw moment for sure.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And
Dude, I
strange
hate
and
dying there.
frightening
That's just like
sounds echo through the halls.
it's the easy part between the hard parts.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
It's like I got past the straight fly. I didn't choke the happy haunts wave.
Hinges creak in doorless chambers.
That should be an attempt at the UFO.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
That click is pillows.
when hinges creak in when hinges creak in doorless
Wait, did your level get
chambers.
rated? Hold on. Timeout.
And strange and
Timeout in
frightening
like 5
sounds
seconds
echo
when I die to
through
the ship.
halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Yep, I knew it. Wait, let's just do a little refresh. Oh. Where is it? Yo! Let's go. GG's, dude. Wait, was it featured too? It was rated. Rated. Hype. Awesome, dude. GG's. Oh, most credible YouTuber? That's me. See, the thing is, because I admit that I lie in all my videos, so that means you guys can believe
when
it.
hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Like, who are you gonna trust more? Someone who says they lie all the time, or someone who says they never lie?
In doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker where the air is...
Oh, it's just YouTube in general?
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever...
YouTube, why are we having issues when I'm streaming? This is such a bad time.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when
It's just down? Okay, awesome.
When hinges creak in
That's pretty cool.
chambers,
oh, they never lie? Oh, true.
sounds echo
If someone
through
says
the
they never
halls.
lie, then they never lie. That's true. Oh, I'm so dead. I knew it.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still,
Oh, I clicked in the invisible platform again.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I feel like the guy mining for
strange
diamonds right
and
now.
frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh, that transition is so annoying. Riper, do you struggle with the chip like at all? Is it just me? I find that straightfly very difficult.
When hinges
For me, that's
creak in
literally the only
doorless
hard
chambers,
thing before 37. You're terrible, thank God. So you know what that means? We
hinges creak in
are not
doorless
terrible. That
chambers,
part is just bricks.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever
Because, like, listen, I'm still coming off an Azure Blast completion. I've gotten so much better at straight fly recently. And just ship control in general.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time.
It's the transition. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still,
Oops. Between Anathema and this is bigger than... Oh, for sure. It probably
when
is.
hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I would not be surprised at all.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
All right, next drop attempt.
strange and frightening
Best believe that
sounds
is getting
echo
to at least
through the
37.
halls, Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Does that move too? It's going all right.
When hinges
Pre-drop
creak
PMO.
in doorless chambers.
But I'll be getting drop attempts,
Strange
so
and
it's chill.
frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the
Had a session where you couldn't get past the pre-drop. Yeah, and listen,
when
it's fine.
creak
It's
in
like,
doorless chambers,
it's fine. It really is fine. It will
and
get
strange
consistent
and
eventually, I
frightening
promise.
sounds echo
Has it
through the
gotten
halls.
consistent for me yet? No.
Whenever
But I could see the
candlelight
future.
flicker where the air is
Do best today? Hopefully.
when hinges creak in
Catsuit
doorless
buff? I don't
chambers,
think so.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I wanted to get to 44 at least once, but honestly, if I just get a new best today, I'll be pretty happy. I haven't really played the level much in the last like 4 days.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with
Died of the invisible shit. Because like last week, I took like 3 or 4 days off because I was working on a video. And then I went away for the weekend.
Strange and frightening sounds echo through
And
the
I played a little
halls.
bit yesterday, but not much.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is
So I've not been playing too much recently.
when hinges creak in doorless
You know, people said that
chambers,
this level's second F heavy. I don't believe it.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker
Like, I've heard that 80 to 100 is the hardest part. I've heard that 60 to 100 is the hardest part. I don't believe that.
in doorless chambers, and strange
Not yet, at
and
least.
frightening sounds echo through the halls.
What's up, DRD?
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air
It's just choke point heavy. I agree.
when hinges creak in
Like, there's so
doorless
much free shit in the
chambers,
second half. But then there's also some, like, really brick parts.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
I'm gonna go practice that transition. I was doing so well with it yesterday,
When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
but I'm struggling with it from zero.
and strange and frightening sounds.
Oops.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
55 to 65 in 2.1 or 2.2.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
2.2.
Whenever
55.
candle lights
Yeah, that's pretty
flicker
valid.
where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Okay. Let's play from here for 3 minutes. First try, let's go. Sure. Yeah, just do literally everything first try. Why not? Like why? Like why? Why can't I just do that from zero? Classic, literally. Alright, I need to figure out a strat for that ship, because clearly I can't do it from zero. Okay, so apparently I can just do it now. I think the problem was I was like either too low or too high in the big ship. Let's see my theory's correct. Maybe I'll put a checkpoint closer. Like right after that little ship. Oop. Here we go. Oh, I'm not used to playing. No. That's way too close. No, I don't know. Let's see what the problem is. Maybe I'm clicking too close to the portal. I think that might be it. I don't know. Dude, oh my god, I keep doing this. I'm like, that's like, I swear there's pink in there. I swear the pink is overlapping with the green. I don't understand how I'm letting go too early there. I cannot do that from zero. I've been doing that so much today. Just let it go one frame before the portal. If I were a playtester, I'd move that portal down just a tiny bit. And then, well, then everything else, never mind, because then everything else would have to go down with it, I suppose. Maybe I'd make there be two portals. I didn't find learning it too bad, and I'm really bad with learning stuff. It was very rewarding learning it, I'll say that. Alright, see ya, Switchy. Missed the orb. You know what? Good enough. I think I figured it out. I think we're all good. Probably keep dying there a bit. Hopefully I just get past it a little more.
Doorless chambers.
In that whole sequence, I did not die to the robot once, or the mini-wave release once.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
So I'm hoping that's what happens from zero when I get there. But my hopes are not very high.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is death.
Next new best will probably be 39.
Doorless chamber.
Then 40, and then 41, and then 44, and then 45. Then I'll fluke to like
doorless chambers.
70.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Why am I doing that? I always think those top spikes are higher than they are.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is...
Ripert, how's it going from 0 over there?
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker...
You hate to hear, yep. I understand.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds... When hinges creak in... When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Editing video was crazy, hopefully crazy in a good way. Oh, 53 to 100 on Yada. I did not know you were going for Yada.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Did Parker like Yada?
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker.
I have not gotten to hear his review. 36 again? Oh boy.
When hinges creak in doorless
Oh, you might be,
chambers.
okay. 54 to 95 in Yada a little bit ago? Nice. Oh, you don't think so? Okay. I know he died at the end a bunch, that's valid.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the...
95's a pretty valid death.
Hinges creak in doorless chambers.
And good old Yada Garasu.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the...
Yeah, I would definitely say I'm enjoying the level so far. Pre-job is a bit of a drag,
Creak in doorless chambers.
but I'm still enjoying it.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their
Top 10 most unenjoyable extremes? What? Dude, I did not realize everyone hated Yada.
Creak in doorless chamber. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Bro, come on with that wave.
When hinges creak in doorless
So I found
chambers,
that the individual
and
parts were
strange
not
frightening
great,
sounds echo through the
but when I
halls.
strung them together, I really liked the
Whenever
progression level.
candlelights flicker where the air is deathly still.
I feel like none of the parts, I won't say none of them, most of them were not like too offensive.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I liked how consistent it got, and I liked the progression of the level.
sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candlelights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
No, I clicked so early for no reason. I panicked. 36. 38, 37, and 36. I knew I was going to do that. It's such like a freaking panic-inducing part.
When hinges creak in doorless
It is very
chambers,
possible that I only did not hate it because I flipped it.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
Dude, I gotta stop trolling. Just get a new best already. I felt so good in the drop until I got there.
hinges creak in doorless chambers,
Professional Asphera hater, nice.
when hinges creak in
Oh,
doorless
Copenhagen.
chambers, and strange and frightening when hinges creak in doorless chambers, when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
Only ever died to bugs.
when
Wow.
hinges creak
That
in
sounds like an
doorless
incredible
chambers,
level.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candlelights flicker where the air is deathly still.
I don't really mind the first 3 seconds
When
too much because I can look in
hinges
chat
creak in
during it.
doorless chambers,
But if I was playing it on my own, I'd probably find it really boring.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candlelights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the
Didn't have the best experience. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people did not have a great experience.
when hinges creak in
With
doorless
Renevants.
chambers, and strange and frightening sounds.
A lot of bullshit. My favorite.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I don't know, Pesta said it's like the best level ever. Whenever he says that,
when
I'm like, alright,
hinges
I know this
creak
shit is
in
complete
doorless
trash.
chambers,
When him, Aeon, and
strange
Solus,
frightening sounds
when
echo
they're
through the
saying,
halls.
and Doggy too, when they're saying that a
Whenever
level's really good, I'm like,
candlelights
alright, not playing that one.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candlelights flicker where the air is dead. When hinges creak in doorless chambers,
I know, I'm literally the only one who has logical opinions most of the time.
when hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I have a couple bad
Strange
ones
and
every once in a while.
frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candlelights flicker where the air is deathly still.
But most of them are pretty decent.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I've never played Killbot, so I cannot give a fair opinion on it.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candlelights flicker where the air is deathly
The only person with good opinions. No, it's literally not true. That's not what I'm saying.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker. When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Like, for example, I would never lie to you guys and say that
When
Azure Blast is
hinges
a fun
creak
mobile.
in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
That's fair. 38. Died to the double click. I did the Wordle for February 17th. 38 times 2. That's a fair death.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And
I felt really good that time in the drop, though.
Echo through the halls. Whenever
Sorry, next time. Next time we'll get a new best.
When hinges creak in
No, I don't
doorless
recommend Azure
chambers,
Blast.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Unless like you really want to play
When hinges creak in
a level that's
doorless
super choke point
chambers,
carried.
and strange and frightening sounds
Even then.
echo through the halls.
I don't know.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
I played it because I thought the level was super cool.
When hinges creak in
And like no one
doorless
had beaten it. I
chambers,
think only one person had beaten it when I started going for it. I really like the vibes of the level. I like the progression. I really like the song and the deco. A lot of the gameplay looks
and
cool.
strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
And I still agree with all that stuff. It's a great machine. It's going
when
okay.
hinges creak in doorless chambers,
Just got 38 for a second time.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
I've gotten 38 again, and then I got 37 and 36.
doorless chambers.
So like I've been doing pretty well. I just haven't quite gotten over the new best line. Tap back into the game. Keep playing Renevant. Oh boy.
Hinges creak in doorless
Yeah, it does look fine when you
chambers,
look at a showcase.
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their when hinges
Current
creak in
hardest?
doorless chambers,
This is a pretty cool hardest to have.
and strange and frightening sounds. When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever
I hope it gets consistent eventually. I'm worried about the robot not getting consistent. It just looks so
when
hard.
hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights when hinges creak in doorless chambers, when hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Yeah, the 40 ship is pretty valid. I consistently have like a 1 in 3 pass rate with it in the copy, which is does not bode well for going from 0.
Frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights.
It's one of those ships where if you mind block it, it's actually just over. It's like, what do you even do?
When hinges creak in doorless chamber. When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Dude, you just cannot see anything. I know, once you get past 44, it's literally just choke point management.
Creak in doorless chambers.
Problem is, I can't quite get there.
When hinges
How do I warm up? Usually I play Rocket League for a few minutes just to get like my hands warmed up. And then...
When hinges creak.
Recently, I've just been kind of jumping right into the level. This isn't a level I feel like I have to warm up too much with. But if I'm playing like a really high CPS level, or like a really, really skill-based level, then I gotta play something else before warming up. Like if it's a high CPS level, I usually play Awakening Horus, because parts of that are kind of high CPS.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Or like I'll do the Fog Wave.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
Dude. Finally got another drop attempt. Dude, no, you have to unbind that.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Oh my god, that's right. It's because Geode's not out. Oh, so I could theoretically hit that too.
Doorless chambers.
I forgot about that.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still.
The way that I hold my controller right now, it'd be very difficult for me to accidentally hit my right bumper.
Chambers. And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever when hinges creak in doorless chambers.
11 deaths past 90s. That's a tough one to swallow.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
I'm hoping I have like 0 deaths past 90.
And strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when
Or I was just hoping what I like. Hoping I do what I did on like Azure Blast, Cognition, and Nhelv. Where I get to the 90s, I die once, and then I beat it the same session.
Sounds echo through the halls.
I'd be fine with that.
Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Let's go! Finally, I got to 44. I didn't die to like the actual hard part of 44, but I died to 44. I tried to swoop down because I like doing that, and I swooped down a little bit too much. So now it's inconsistent. I know, now we're both going to really super suck at this. Okay, that's good enough. I'm okay with that for the day. That was a little bit more of a... That was a little bit rougher than I expected. But we got a new best eventually, so it's fine. Let me just change the title. Renevant 44%. Renevant Dude, I fluked the robot in the wave. Just like I was doing in the in practice. I guess I'm just good at that part today. Test for Blood. I don't know. I've actually never played Bloodlust other than the time when I got 13 on it. Oops. The luster. Yeah. So I have no advice, unfortunately. Okay. So I guess since I did get a new best, I'm not going to stream tomorrow, and then I'll be back in on Thursday. That's what we'll do. I think we'll try to do 41 to 100 on Thursday, or maybe I'll try to do that tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I want to try to get 2 runs. But I should also play like the pre-drop and the drop, so I don't know. Haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But whatever. That is good enough for today. All right. So we're back. I'm full sending Renevant until I beat it. Like, I just did a video for someone else's channel, and I'm not going to even start working on another video for my channel until I beat Renevant. So, like, it's full grind time until then. Thank you for the 1 bit. Thank you for the GG. Poggerman4419. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's full send Renevant time. Then I'll probably take a little break and pump out a video. And then we'll do some stuff, and then, yeah. Then we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys for more Renevant on Thursday. Have a good night.